we're gonna start YouTube also.
I'd say. Hey, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
All right, let me get my cheat thing up. So King will not be here for this one, so he will take Sin's place on watching the dude, even though Sin had to come back. And we almost wiped Sin.
Yeah, it was almost a team wipe last session. And Jay's like, "This isn't fair. Radis is going to come back to help
Yeah, I'm like, I have to bring her.
The fight was probably meant for all of us."
But it wasn't. But they decided to wake. So what happened? I guess I'll just give a recap. We went to this room that had a bunch of sarcophagi, and because the trap was triggered outside, it woke up the first few. So when they came in, there was a few mummies that were attacking. Then Katara decided to cast Turn on Dead, which woke up almost all the mummies. So all the ones that didn't turn. Yeah. So basically,
how many mummies?
Oh man,
a ton.
Probably 25.
There was like 15 or something.
Every time we thought we killed them all, 3 or 4 more would come scrambling around the corner. So like Stassi's turn and get all of them, because it was just multi-stage combat. Every time we made a loud noise, we woke up more.
And they hit like anvils. It was rough.
Yeah, with Sassy's armor making her vulnerable to bludgeoning, she got one shot by a mummy with this rod fist. It was bad.
Hit points in one shot.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, in the first 3 or 4 rounds, we lost like 2 or 3 people. It was bad. It was real bad.
And then they never really could fully recover until like the end. Like the way the mechanic of the fight was supposed to happen was at the end of every round, like a few were supposed to spawn, and it was just supposed to be like a fight of attrition. Just like you're just gonna fight a few at a time and see what happens. And they decided to wake them all up at the same time. And yeah,
I mean, I thunderstepped because I was surrounded, and I was able to hit like 3 or 4 zombies with a thunderstep. How was I supposed to know I was gonna wake the dead?
I didn't know I was gonna wake up all the undead.
It was by far the closest we've come to a team wipe. Like I literally
turned
had
the battle of
to bring you
attrition
back
into a gauntlet.
Yeah,
I literally had to bring you back in. I'm
Kane
like,
and I were all down, but I literally was one shot. I was full health and one shot like down. It's like,
yeah, that armor's dangerous.
Oh well, she discovered that because
not anymore. It's not.
Yeah, she threw it away.
We got all the curses gone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
she got naked in front of all of us. It was weird.
Yeah, I threw off the armor because Katara was like, there had to be something wrong with this armor for me to be one shot like that, and she then used her curse ability to discover that all our stuff was cursed. But once I removed the curse, the item became useless. No, if you put the item back on, you were cursed again. Right, so
it doesn't remove the curse; it just lets you remove the curse item.
Oh,
gotcha.
And then our cleric decided that she was going to try and sell her cursed item to some unsuspecting shopkeeper in town.
Yeah.
Our lawful good cleric, by the way.
Super lawful
I don't know. Maybe the vampire chick wants it. Then we can like bludgeon her to death. Not bludgeon.
Yeah, if we can just get Strahd to put it on, we'll be set.
So how many of you have mummy rot?
None of them.
None.
Every single one of them, luckily enough.
Wow.
Otherwise, Katara could be a pile of ashes on the ground. Like, it was bad.
And really, it probably should have been a team wipe because King got hit so many times that we forgot to roll for his curse item that was supposed to...
But he had so many mummies around him, he might have just been attacking the mummies around him.
Maybe. But still. It was pretty rough. But,
yeah, I'm glad we didn't get into that positive feedback loop of Tanu hitting me and me having to hit him until one of us reaches 0. It would have been bad.
Right? Alright. But they did finally prevail and win the fight. They were able to teleport inside the room, grab the red gem, so they have successfully got their first gem. Being pretty battered and beat up, Sin says that someone does need to go back and watch the guy, so Tanuvasa takes that mantle and he disappears to go out. But so knowing we still have not seen the vaults, all the vaults anyways. We still have more to discover in here if you so choose.
I want to know where that treasure room is at, 'cause all I saw was a bunch of mummies. But that being said, I'm pretty tuckered out, guys. You might need to have to take a rest.
I don't know. I was knocked down. I was pretty restful.
The sleep of the dead. So I'm still low on, or not low. I'm out of food, so I would still be mooching off of someone. So eventually that'll catch up to us. But yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Just for that.
Yeah.
All right. So
unless we can somehow find some preserved food in here.
are we going to?
Well, I think we can like conjure and summon, right? Food and drink.
So I have
No, not in this campaign.
No.
I have
I thought we
rations
could
on the rock.
I thought we could summon it and purify it.
I was told I couldn't purify it.
I mean,
Oh,
you can
okay.
purify like poison stuff, but it won't be able to like take decaying food, which is what summoned food would look like.
Because I have something that... Oh, where is it at? It is a... I thought I had something of like, would have to... I have create food and water, but I don't think I have purify food and water. I can create food and water.
Okay. Maybe I was misremembering, but I thought I thought Jay had said that we could spend the 2 spell slots, one to create food and then one to purify it.
I mean,
But I guess not.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
So yeah, because when I end up reading this, it's purified and rendered free of poison and disease. That's all
Right.
purified food and drink does.
So it wouldn't stop like decay and rotten food.
And that's all that
Okay.
the food I would... Basically, those spells are obsolete, this campaign.
Yeah, which I think is intentional because they want it to be more of a survival campaign and not just like a druid casting good berries nonstop and just not have that part in the game. All right, so we can go back into the statue and rest if you guys would like, or we can just start exploring.
Katara needs rest. She will not be able to help you guys at all without rest.
Yeah, and we need food,
Yeah.
so we gotta go back to town.
I have
Yeah.
5 rations.
Well, there's
left on
also
me.
So Trauma Kiss has
there's a
5
chance we might be able to
rations.
find some food where the Orcanoloth was. Like maybe it had something in there that we didn't notice. Unless it makes its own
5?
food. I don't know.
I don't have any food, I don't think either. So if all we have is 5, that's only enough for one night's rest. So we'll probably have to
What?
rest on our way back to town.
I have 2 left.
But then we could possibly forage and stuff. So
Well, and remember, town is very far away. The closest person is that vampire lady, and you don't know if she has.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to take multiple days to get back there and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I just don't think we can stay here. We're almost out of food. I don't even know if we have enough food to get back to town. Hopefully we can forage enough not to starve to death on the way, but
well,
I don't think
have
we
a
can spend
portal
another
to
day in
Trauma
here.
Kiss back to the
Yeah.
werewolf cave.
Yeah, that might be worth it.
We do
We
have that.
we have a portal set up at the werewolf cafe or werewolf.
The Werewolf Cafe.
I mean, it's about to turn into a cafe. We're basically going there to grab coffee and drink, a little bit of snacks. We're good.
Now, if you guys do
Tourist
remember,
destination.
I will refresh your memory because players aren't characters. You guys do remember that the Lich did give you guys food and water
He did.
that first night. Yeah, when you guys rested. Remember, he came with the plates of food and water for you guys.
So maybe he'll give us more food and water.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I never considered that to have been like made by him. I didn't know if it was like a. Yeah, okay, it could be worth it.
Yeah,
He might
it could
be
worth it. I don't.
appreciative because we killed that mage that he said was an evil mage in his domain. He might feed us.
Good
again.
point. Okay, yeah, we could try it. I hate to like impose on the Lich who could very easily wipe us all out. So
But
Turns into mummy.
we could just be like, hey, we're just letting you know. Wink, wink.
we got rid of that one guy, but now we could use a rest if you don't mind.
Yeah.
If you don't mind providing some food again.
Yeah, he was pretty chill.
Okay.
Kazan.
So, heading back upstairs, you guys you guys can go around to the other way around because technically there was a closed door, or when you guys didn't know how to get back in there. But from this area, you can go up the stairs and go around to that skull room again.
Yeah, I think my rope and thing is still hooked up there, which I have to remember to get before we leave.
6:15 p.m. Shut up and ask you. So you guys go and you guys walk into the Lich room, and he is sitting at his desk, just writing stuff.
Katara steps forward and was like, "Honorary protector of this temple, we have taken care of your evil wizard."
I see. Oh, good job on that. I'm shocked to see you again, honestly. But I'm very gracious of your assistance on keeping this temple safe.
And speaking of keeping safe, as we are not of the unliving, as most of this place, we could really use, once again, some replenishment to continue our journey of keeping this place safe.
I don't run a bed and breakfast here.
Agreed. So what would be the price that we would have to pay?
Oh, you don't have to do nothing, but I will say I will do this for you guys one more time as my gratitude. But this is not something I prefer to waste my spells on, as it takes a lot of concentration to create these spells, as you know, in a world that Strahd's in. It's not so easy to cast these kind of abilities.
Well, we appreciate all the effort you have made for us.
So he puts you guys back in the library area and closes the door again. As you can tell, he doesn't love people in his study. And he comes back about 10 minutes later with a spread of food for you guys to eat. And then kind of like barely even acknowledge it, putting the food down, and then just like kind of heads back into the room, and the door closes, and you guys are now left in the library again with your with a bunch of food.
Katara just starts ravishing the food because she's been knocked out of her ass so many times.
Well, if this is going to be the last bit of food, are we still going to have to leave because we're not going to have enough rations?
Yeah.
I don't feel like
maybe we do whatever.
I mean, with
can,
your portal saving us days of travel, I think as long as we have one more night's food, we could stay in here one more day.
Yeah, we could put one more day into this place and see what we can find out, and then head out.
I feel like we have the main thing. I just know there was apparently a treasure vault, and I wouldn't mind leaving with some of the treasure after fighting that big fight.
Yeah.
Agreed. I'm willing to spend a day for the treasure.
I feel like there's not, like, we have our overall agenda of the gem, so it's like, but I feel like if we can find some of the money that's supposedly in this temple, then we can be able to get some weapons when we finally make our ways back to town.
Yeah, and I still have that wand of secrets at all 3 charges, so we can check out some questionable places.
In and your
Sounds like a plan.
Your rings recharge, Sassy.
Did you hit rest for everybody?
No. Yeah, everyone can go ahead and hit rest. So you guys go ahead and you spend, 8 hours doing the food. Does anybody want to spend this time doing anything?
I can't see the stars still, so I think I just got to roll for my wheel or woe.
Which I think it
And then my
does it automatically for you now. Let me see. I saw it in your effects. Yeah, so it says Cosmic O. Okay, so you did the smithing tools. So you were able to do your own.
Am I able? Well, since food was provided for us, I probably can't do the cooking right there. It's already been cooked.
Well, you can kind of put it together and put your own flair on it.
Okay.
And make it better.
Put more spices and stuff. Okay. Guitar for everyone.
All right, so I guess let's go ahead and roll it, Jay, and we'll figure it out what it is. All right, so that is
wheel.
Yeah. So whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack or a saving throw or an ability check, you can use your reaction with D6 to add to the number.
Okay. And then there was 3 things, right? Or it was my stars, which is I can't see, and I thought there was another one too, but maybe not.
I think that was it. That and your wheel.
Okay.
All right. So you can do yours and one other person's with that sin.
Nat 20 for Sassy's armor.
Okay. So Sassy, you have armor maintenance, and then yourself as well.
My hero points are at 0, right?
Yes. Yeah, it won't change. I even did everybody's today. I just haven't tracked now.
Yeah.
It's Zavad's the only one with 1.
Yeah, I had to use a hero point to save the party.
And then Sassy took the meal and made it taste even a little bit better.
Nom, 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 nom.
Which should give everybody plus 5 temporary hit points. All right, so we wake up for the day. We come back downstairs from here. You guys know that there's 2 archways and there's locked doors over here.
These are the locked doors to the east.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go see what's going on with these doors over here. And since I already got roasted once, I'm going to keep an eye out for traps as I'm approaching the door.
Okay.
And these are big double doors?
Yes.
Okay. I will run my hand around the outside of them, looking for wires, mechanisms, peeking through cracks, trying to find a way that this could be booby trapped.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Oh, Sassy. Some models are needed. They're texting me. I mean, everything looks like it's not trapped.
Okay. If it makes a difference, I'll add that too.
It doesn't. You're fine.
Okay. I will, just to make sure, check the lock and make sure it's locked, and if it is, I will try to open it.
It is locked, and examining it, you realize that this is a magical lock.
This might be a little bit above my pay grade. Is anyone capable of taking out magic locks?
Well, I don't know if I can. I don't have any. Well, hold on.
Anybody have the knock spell?
Yeah, or maybe the ability to dispel it. If not, we might have to find some other way in. Is there any kind of indication how this would open?
I can dispel magic.
Might be worth a shot.
Sucks. It's a 3rd level spell, but
Okay. Well, we can take a minute, see if we can't figure something out. Maybe there's a mechanism somewhere around here. Someone has a key.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Me Arcana or Trauma
Whoever
Arcana?
wants to do it. So, like, you can call
let me
somebody else
see what
over
my
and ask them if you want.
my Arcana is a +3, so I'll do the check.
Okay.
Anybody want to assist?
I'm pretty good at that.
Oh, okay.
So you are basically, with the help of Zavad, basically know that magical locks, usually requires a knock spell or a password. He could tell specifically this one could be unlocked with a password.
Have we used all of the passwords that we've learned so far, or is there still one left?
Maybe it's the same password.
That seems like terrible security, but we could try it.
Who knows if they got the memo? You shouldn't
It's
ever
1,
use the
2,
same
3,
password.
4.
That's the same combination for my luggage.
What was that?
Or, I mean,
In
you
ye
could try
we-
Dispel Magic, too. I don't know if that's... I mean, double check. Like, I would probably roll that at work, but I'm not quite sure if Dispel Magic would work, but I would think it would. Let's see. Yeah, so Dispel Magic could be used to get rid of an arcane lock, too.
Nobody has that knock spell.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Go fish.
I do not have Dispel Magic learned. We would have to rest again for me to learn.
No, I have it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, do you want to cast it?
Is it
Yes,
in
sir.
one of these spell books?
All right. Well, with the wave of my hand, concentrating, kind of a light kind of emanates from me and goes to the lock, and then starts working on it.
Yeah, so, yeah, as you see the spell come and it starts, you see the lock on it slowly start to disintegrate until it's vanished, and the door is now unlocked thanks to Dispel Magic.
And because of the use of that, trauma is now level 9.
Gee, how'd you know?
Don't worry about that. Just keep going.
All right, this room is made of thick stone blocks with a vaulted ceiling 30 feet above. There is an alcove with a fissure in the northern wall. Piles of treasure line the east and west of the large room. Above each treasure pile engraved in the wall are the following words: Argenvolt, Habsburg, Abbey, Temple, Druid, and Alms.
Wait, what are the words again?
Are you
Inscribed?
trolling me?
I
Argenvolt, Habsburg, Abbey, Temple, Druid, and Alms.
sounds safe for a druid to enter. No.
In the northern area, there is a giant amber golem that is not moving or anything. It's still.
Tread carefully. We already know those things come to life.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to fight that.
So,
What could go wrong?
I think you might need to like open it for us or something.
oh, I don't need to open it again. All right, go and try now.
Okay.
And walking in,
Holy crap!
you see 6 giant piles of treasure. From a quick naked eye, you see lots of gold pieces.
So I do a curse check. Because the gold now scares me.
You see gemstones. You see what looks like half plate armor. You see a great sword. You see a long sword. You see a chain shirt. You see like a ring, some amulets, and some potions. Also,
And a giant 20-foot statue?
a robe. You see a wand. You see like a few rings, a staff, a bag. Like you see a bunch of items with your naked eye.
For a second there, I thought you were listing out the things that Sassy saw that were cursed.
No, when she casts or when she does her little ritual, nothing appears to be cursed.
So this is the true treasure.
Well, I'm also going to do detect magic.
Everything in the room glows.
Yeah, if you detect magic,
You're now blind.
you're blinded by magic. There's a lot of magic in the room.
Do you think this is like Aladdin when you touch the item, the thing will come to life?
Maybe.
Pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, so written on the walls was Argenvost, Habsburg, Abbey, Temple, Druid, Alms. I don't know what the Druid is referring to. Argenvost was the Silver Dragon. Habsburg was the Count before he was killed. The Abbey and Kresk has been mentioned. This could be the Temple. Druid and Alms, I'm not sure of.
Well, I mean, alms to me would just mean that these are the treasures that were basically be given to the dragon and the count and stuff. Like, not taxes per se, but like, instead of alms for the poor, alms for the rich almost.
yeah.
Like, we're trying to curry favor.
Okay.
Ties.
Yeah, it might be a way of separating out the sources of where this came from.
Yeah, Druid, I have no idea, though. But I wasn't one of the gems in a circle of Druids, basically, and the Raven
ravens have
peoples
it,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, the Druids and the Fae were tied to each other, and then I mean, I guess I'm assuming that the Were-Raven is a Druid, but I don't know for sure. But the Druids were a part of this place before the Fanes got destroyed.
Corrupted.
I wonder if there's a pile for each. That's why we see the different piles.
That is basically what it is. Like you see, like almost like their name around.
Like
each
they're
pile.
labeled.
Yes.
So I wonder if we want to choose who we're stealing from.
I mean, but no one could get in here. So are we?
I think this was all stuff that was sent to here from those places, like as tithes or payment or whatever. So it wouldn't necessarily be stealing from those places. We're still taking it from this temple.
We long rested, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll say, because that looks like one heck of a fight if we touch any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm betting. I'm betting we have to fight that if we touch anything.
Who were they giving this gold to or for? Because those are all, like, they're, at least two of them are big wigs in this place's history, like a dragon and the Count himself. So what were they giving treasure to?
Maybe for protection, so that Strahd couldn't get to it?
Most of those entities predated Strahd before he came in and took control.
So I'm wondering if this was a way for, because it wasn't the temple supposed to protect with the
or maybe
maidens
this
and
is
stuff.
just the safe house. They were trying to get this stuff away from Strahd as Strahd was starting to win and take control of Barovia. And this is where they
maybe this
safeguarded
was
all this
supposed
stuff
to
because
be.
Strahd can't get it here.
This was one of the last stands to fight against Strahd, so maybe this was supposed to be items to help with that.
Well, if that's the case,
Exactly.
nobody should have a problem with us taking it because it's items to help fight against Strahd.
Well, let's see if this thing communicates. Hello?
So stepping closer.
Support, what's that?
It does nothing, but you do see it's it stands giant statue, and you do notice like its head is like of an eagle.
Of an eagle?
Eagle.
So it's kind of like
Yeah,
the eagle
we
things
had,
fought before.
Does it look like the beak can open?
From where you stand, I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like it opens. It looks more like a statue.
Like jackal themed golems or constructs in here earlier.
So
Maybe
if
it's
this
related to
thing,
that.
sorry, if this thing doesn't wake up till we touch the treasure, we have a craft with us. Can we just start like breaking apart all of the stone around them? So if it takes a step forward, it just falls into like a giant pit trap and fights over.
That would take
That
a
would
lot
be
of
a
time.
lot of work. I mean, this is like the basement of a temple. Like to get a hole that big, that would be one hell of an undertaking. Interesting thought.
Basically,
but,
I have to dig out a sub basement.
yeah, that would be.
Well, all right. What about something along those lines that wouldn't take so much time, effort, and energy? I don't know. That was just a first idea. We're just spitballing.
Mm-hmm.
Set the
Yeah.
battlefield to our advantage before we trigger the fight.
Do you have
I
any
don't
like
have anything
persistent
that would-
area spells that you could set up before the fight?
I'm trying to see what I have. If it does magic, I have silence that I could put up.
I mean, I got stuff like hypnotic pattern and web, but I mean, this thing looks so big. I doubt that's going to do much. I could throw an ice storm down there that persists for what, 1 minute? Oh no, that's only one round. Wall of fire, but the thing looks stoned to me. I don't know. Maybe if we just say, "Hey, we're here to help cleanse the land of Strahd," he'll just be like, "Please take from our stockpile and whatever you need." Maybe this guy's nice. Maybe he'll hook us up.
Well, it's worth a try. Well, what's some of those passcodes? The "we are just" or whatever. What was that? The just one?
Yeah, there's be just and fear not. Up top, there was the answer to the riddle was shadows.
So I stepped a little closer to the pile, see what his eyes do anything.
Yeah. Passwords to the amber sarcophagus, which are Shalks, Maveriz, Harkotha, and Thangob. But I think that's
What was
it.
the just one?
Oh, and
Be
if ye
just and
save,
fear
but-
not. We are here to help with Strahd. See if it says anything.
Just stands there. Like a statue.
That was a good shot.
Let's see. Well, let me. So, there was a chain shirt. You said.
There is a chain shirt. Yes.
So I put my finger on the chain shirt.
Okay.
Did he do anything?
Mm-mm.
All right. I maybe if you leave the room, he calls, but I'm afraid he's going to call all his reinforcements too.
I mean, I already left the room.
No, you didn't leave a room with an item though.
If you guys want to hang outside, I can try and pick up some stuff and rely on my speed to get me out of here. Maybe I can get out before things get bad. Not put everyone at risk.
It's worth a shot. Our little rogue. It would have had to open and close it too.
Okay. So which pile am I in front of here? What's written above this?
That pile. let's see. So east side, that would say alms.
Okay, I'm going to try and hide behind this. And I'll just start picking up some things. If I see an item here, a gold piece there, or
The second
something that
you
stands out.
pick up an item, he starts moving.
Okay.
What happens
If I put it down, does it stop?
No.
Oh. He's mad.
Okay. Yeah, he mad.
And we will roll initiative.
Anybody know how to speak friend in Elvish? I don't know.
Bella. Nicto. Nickel.
Ooh, I rolled horrible for initiative.
I thought I rolled bad. I just need tramons of odds.
Sorry. Doing it now.
Do it now.
Wow.
All right, we are beginning combat. Making sense. Marsh or Corzin is first in the initiative as he grabs a gold and then drops it, but he does see like all of a sudden the giant golem starts to activate, starts moving, and looks right at him, knowing exactly where he's at, even being hit.
Okay. I am going to yelling all the way out. It woke up. It's bad. It woke up. Everything activate.
I said hell.
And then help. The game is paused, but I would like to go back out the door. On the way out, I will manifest some psychic blades, because I think if we want to get to what's in here, we're going to have to get rid of that guy. And I will throw some at him. So free action, do that. I will huck a blade. Okay, I will bonus action do the same thing.
Bringing your blade through it. You see it enter. You don't see it react at all to the blade.
Okay. This should be a D4, but it seems to want to give it to me at a D6. So I guess maybe subtract 2 if this hits. Yeah, because I should be rolling a D4.
Second blade shoots out. Again, it goes through it, and you don't see it react.
Okay. Then I will step. And I will end my turn there.
Alright. It is Radis's turn. Don't sassy. Sassy? Alright, guys, we're gonna wrap up today.
That was it.
Yep.
A breaking.
Let's see. Do we want to fight it at the doorway?
And you can tell these doors are very big, that something this size would be able to fit through it, by the way.
You just say it as like a choke point.
I'm just wondering if we were wanting to fight here at the doorway or if I should charge in.
I look at the wizard and I'm like, what was your plan of action? Do you need the space?
I think we need Rod of Lies on him, so I don't think it really matters.
I say we just charge in and take him out, very carefully. He looks kind of scary. He looks like a lava one. So it's like...
He's Amber.
Oh, Amber. Okay.
Yeah, it's Amber.
I did put Death Ward on you, Radis, so you have some security.
Alright, let's see if we can hit this fucker.
Yeah, you have to do it twice every time now for some reason, by the way. Like the first one just
Like clicking on the item?
Yeah, the first one just lights up the blade and the second one will be the attack. I don't understand.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Does a hit.
As your sword that somehow you got promoted to actually having the lights. I don't know how that happened. It does go through and you do see it, like it looks like it affected it.
It can be hurt.
Alright, and then second it. Guess I have to hit it twice each time.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Second attack goes through, and it does cut into it. In fact, you did some damage to it.
Then bonus action. That's my turn.
Alright. The whip slashes into it. Not quite. Couldn't quite bring him down, but you feel like the gold of the weapon is able to go through.
Did anybody choose to hold onto their cursed weapon? Or did
I don't think so. I think
Everybody
even
drop
further than that. Let's go.
Alright,
Yeah,
using my
that's-
bonus actions, because this thing terrifies me, we're gonna bust out the Cloak of Spectral Echoes.
Didn't I have a magical staff at one point? See that?
I know you did in our last campaign. I can't remember this one or not.
Yeah, I just remember last one.
Alright, so he has to roll a DC 13 or else he'll get knocked prone and take 2d6 psychic damage. Wisdom saving throw. Let's see if we can put this giant thing on its knees. Oh, and what do you know? He rolled a 2. That's crazy. Good at this. Alright, so how do I use that?
And before it's immune to illusion effects.
I don't think so. I was more thinking it would be immune to knockdown effects or anything, but I think we're good.
Yeah, so we're going to knock him prone. He's going to take 2d6 psychic damage. And then I need to expend my portent die.
You should just be able to click it and then click the one you want to use.
Yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm clicking on the 2, but nothing seems to be happening.
So you created an illusion of a hole in the ground? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it just mostly I'm just knocking them prone so we can get advantage on all of our attacks.
I show you.
For the rest of the peeps.
Oh, so it did use it.
What's
alright.
up?
Yeah, so
Okay,
now
it
you
used
just have
it.
11.
Yeah, now you just have 11. So I used it. All right.
Yeah, it took a while. I think I'm just lagging or something, or the program is. I'm not sure.
Okay. So so he does get knocked prone. You do see he just kind of tumbles down, falls on top of Sims and dies. And
No, that's not where I put the hole. You can see where the blue is.
so you see, but when he does fall, it doesn't look like any. You don't see him react to the damage.
Okay, so he's immune to psychic damage, Smarsh. Because I think you're the only other person with psychic damage available.
Yeah, it didn't seem real effective against him.
Ah, that is my turn. I'm going to comfortably stay outside.
So it is his turn. He's gonna use half his movement to stand up.
Oh, that sucks. I was hoping we'd get a few attacks in with that.
Well, it was a good thought. Fortunately, I rolled like poo-poo. My initiative.
He is going to lift up his hand and he's going to slam it on our paladin.
He's gonna try to.
He does it successfully.
Ow.
Smash him down.
What am I concentrating on?
I have no idea. Let's see.
I mean, it said you lost the Sunblade Light.
Oh. that weapon's kind of funny. Alright. So the hand comes down, crushing onto Radis. He feels the weight of this giant amber golem hitting him. Brings back up his second arm, goes in for a second attack, driving down. The weight is a lot, but this one didn't hit really fully that hard. But he definitely feels the weight of the attacks. Okay.
Yeah, gonna need help with this guy.
That will be his turn. It is now the druid's turn.
Alright, so kind of reach onto my chest, gonna put my arms out. My starry form's gonna change to archer. Oh man, what to do with him? What to do? So he's immune to psychic, right?
That's what you guys are getting.
Yeah.
The feeling you guys
It's
are
what it looked like.
Yeah. With the
Oh,
wizard
well, that's
in
what
the
it
road.
looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wizard in the road. Kind of discovered that.
Good move.
okay, and then Zen, go ahead and roll for health.
But he can choose if he wants to use one of his hit die, which he probably does, but
Yeah, I'll use it.
It's not going to be much, but I think you can roll, what, 2 of them? Yeah. Wait. Unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, how do I roll one of those?
yeah, see 8 of 8. What has to be bringing down like 7? Will it automatically roll one or?
It doesn't want to let me edit the amount.
I would just then go ahead and just slash roll whatever your hit dice are. Was it like 1d8 or something? 1d10?
D10, I think.
Okay, so 1d10 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is...
I think it's plus the druid spell
Right.
modifier.
I just don't know what my spellcasting modifier is.
Spellcasting
It's your
mod-
wisdom bonus.
Yeah, so it would be 4. So I'd roll the 1d10 plus 4. Yes, that's 9.
1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I can't fire an arrow until the next town.
Why?
Oh, I thought
No, when you
Turning
when,
into- oh.
when you take that form, you get a free cast that turn.
Oh, okay, got it. All right.
But you do see the
Luminous
necrotic energy come up, and it does seem to be affecting them, surprisingly enough.
Okay, so the necrotic energy is affecting. All right. Well, the only thing I can do is luminous arrow right now. Why doesn't it give me the opportunity to hit?
Katara ducks.
Let's see. Luminous arrow.
There we go.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a lucky.
Okay.
Did I hit on that one? It didn't show me the
No, it's not showing me the roll.
roll.
Oh, 11.
That's
and-
11 and 1, but it'd be plus your spell modifier. So it'd be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Actually, it'd be the hip modifier. So I believe that still hits. What is his AC? His AC is 17. So let me check. Let me double check. So 11 plus. Oh, I see it now in the thing.
Oh, that took a while, yeah.
But that thing does his first attack.
Right, it didn't show my lucky.
So, so it'd be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and roll me a 1d6. Because I didn't get to see what that was.
Not rolling.
So, you hit. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. Here. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. Let me see. This arrow. Here, doesn't matter, I got the damage up. Cancel damage. Alright, so it hits for 5 points of damage.
Alright, so the arrows.
The arrow seemed
See
to.
the-
It did seem to react to the arrow, too.
Okay. Alright, hope everybody took note. That is the end of my town.
Alright, it is Katara's turn.
Alright. Katara's gonna step in. And she is going to attempt to slow this big boy down. He's hoping that he doesn't have much wisdom. Oh, I guess I can't. That's a big aura on there.
Put it on you guys.
Yeah. If I did this, that's him, right?
Looks like it works, yeah.
And she slows this part of the room down. I don't think anybody is in that. They slow him?
It does look like you did slow. Okay, you rolled a 15, 16, and he is slow.
That was for my main action. And then I don't think I have any bonus actions with her really, except for like, I yell at Radis, "Are you still okay over there? You need a little top off."
I'm alive for now.
Okay. So then she is going to end her turn then.
All right. Round 2, it is our friendly neighborhood rogue's turn. He sees this.
Hey, spider thing.
Yeah. You see the golem still moving, but he seems to be moving like slower than even normal.
Okay. I will put myself back in the door and yell out to my party, I can help fight this thing, or I can try and grab things that look valuable and bring them out here real fast in case we have to run.
Yeah, let's focus on killing it.
Okay. And with that... It's 25... 30... Bonus action, dash. Put myself in a good flanking position here. And I will unsheath the short sword and dagger that I have. And swing at it with Swift Strike. And I have flanking here, right?
Yep. Nobody's ever gotten more value out of a rogue.
Let's go!
Halfling, yeah.
The only reason why that hits is because it's slow. Brought his AC down to 15.
Slow is huge. Not only does it bring down the AC, it gives half its movement. It can only do one melee or range attack. It has a hard time casting spells if it casts spells. And it loses its bonus action or action. It can only do one or the other. That's a lot of...
Yeah.
So drawing your Swift Strike, slashing into it, you do feel like it actually entered inside of it, and it did make like a little tiny puncture hole into it. So it does look like it affected him.
Okay. And some of that is lightning for
Yeah.
immunity purposes. So then with my offhand, I will use the Vicious Dagger. And this
Why did that hit twice? Oh, wait, why did
hit
that hit twice?
twice. It shouldn't have.
That was too many.
Yeah, it's rolling damage for me. I see 1d4 plus 5, 2d6 additional.
Oh, it was automatically doing the sneak attack, it looks like.
No, what it was doing is, since it's vicious, it was automatically doing the 20 attack roll, even though you didn't roll a 20.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah. And do I recognize this hole in the wall that's going to the room where we found the cursed loot?
Yeah, but it's not a hole. Like, remember, there's like a cave in, so it's not actually a hole in the wall.
Oh, okay.
You can't see through it.
Okay. Then I will... yeah, I will end my turn here.
All right. It is
Pat.
then Radis' turn.
Yay, flanking.
You are flanking.
I got you.
Take it. Not huge damage, but they get. The blade does go through. You guys are. He's definitely starting to get chunked up. He's starting to look pretty rough.
Oh, trolling me.
What was the roll?
It hit. It's
Almost
27.
One of my dice was
Oh.
lingering on
Yeah.
20, and then it rolled over to 2. And I assume that thing's going to make its strength saving throw every time, if it even needs to make one.
Probably. I mean, it does actually need to, but it's pretty strong.
I think it failed it though, didn't it? It's back prone.
Oh, yep, it sure did fail it.
You
Yeah,
knocked
it's
that
not
sucker
immune to
down.
it. Yeah.
Get tripped.
Well, yeah, the whip goes around it, and
It kind of
with
reminds me of, Star Wars when they're circling around.
yeah, with
big-
this crazy.
AT-AT.
Yeah. Just circle the whip around the legs. Take them right from under them.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right. It is Zabad's turn. Remember, if you do a range attack, it is at disadvantage because he's prone.
Negative. It's normal because my Cloak of Spectral Echoes gives me advantage on attacks.
Perfect.
Are just gonna scorching.
Oh, I thought that was on a 20.
First one, pews. This one I'm assuming is a miss. And that's a crit.
Stealing my 20s.
Right?
Maybe.
So you guys see these 3 flames shoot from Zavad. 2 of them, boom, boom, hitting right into it. You actually see him like kind of take a step back from the 2 hits. The other one kind of soars over it. Yeah, but he's definitely looking pretty crumbly.
Alright, I am going to pass my turn.
Alright, so it is his turn now. He's going to use half his movement to get up, and I think that would be his turn.
You get 1 action or bonus action.
Okay, so walking doesn't count for that.
No, you get half your
No,
movement.
movement doesn't count for
Okay,
his
so-
action.
Okay, so he gets half his movement, so that means he just says no movement. And okay, all right, so he does stand up. He is going to activate this ability. Oops. Where he is going to try to slow both Sin and Marshall.
Also, you see them all just fighting in slow motion.
I'm looking. I don't see a prompt. I will just roll.
It was
my
in chat.
character
It's in the chat, the wisdom saving throws.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right, 21 and a 16 both succeed.
Gosh.
Alright, that is
Now
his
you
turn.
get to do a wisdom saving throw to see if you're still slowed
No.
after end of each of your turns.
Teacher's pet.
Well, I mean, just trying to be fair.
Teacher's pet.
Do I get advantage? Advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So yes, I guess. I think you still fail. Don't you get like a 16 or something?
Yeah, I'm a 6 spell
Alright,
DC
so you still
16.
failed even with the 15. It's 0 wisdom.
Figure,
Alright.
dumb construct.
Wow. Hello? Trauma, your turn.
All right.
He is looking pretty crumbly. So you don't feel like it'll take a
Fire
whole lot.
luminous Yeah, I'm gonna do a luminous arrow.
Okay.
Still not seeing my dice.
So when you're casting it, what are you pressing to cast it?
The luminous arrow on the left hand side, where's
Okay, yeah,
the favorites.
Don't hit that one anymore. I'm guessing that just doesn't work. Just let me see if I can favorite the new one. Okay, hit that starry form thing that I just put in, and one of the options will say luminous arrow.
Did not. Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's
Okay,
say-
I got it. Still nothing.
10 and a 6.
So that's
Why is it-
16, so that would be a hit. I don't know why. So. So, alright, now you see the damage. So, okay.
I see the attack. Okay, now it's okay. 12 damage.
Okay. It does hit. Again, looks like he does full damage. He is still up, but he is teetering.
Alright. Well, I'm going to use, let's see here. So, raise both my hands, kind of push them forward. See a bolt. And hit him with a guiding bolt here to give the next person advantage. Still don't see a roll.
2 18s.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
three.
it hit. I guess it's roll damage. I don't know why it's not working for you.
Yeah, and now I'm not seeing a way to roll damage.
Alright, hold on, let me just cast it and then guiding bolt. Use the spell slot. Yes. Alright, you see him there now? You can go ahead and just hit damage.
I don't see damage.
On the right hand side, you don't see it?
I don't see it either.
Okay, well then I guess I'll roll damage.
Remember, your stuff's all hidden to us.
So that's. Wait. Where'd that go? So it's gonna make me roll the attack roll.
Ooh, baby.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so the guiding bolt smacks into it. It looks very much on his last leg. And the next person will have
That's
advantage who hits.
With some good damage, 31. Alright, that is the end of my turn.
Katara.
Seeing that this thing's ready to crumble, she steps up next to Radis. Am I still flanking with it?
Yeah.
With him? And she's going to hit it with her mace to try to crumble it.
You roll with advantage.
Is that what this is right down here? At 2.
Yeah, and then roll the damage. Did you
Wow.
really just roll that bad with advantage?
5 and a 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks for wasting my guiding bolt.
No, I don't even
Appreciate
think you get to. Oh, I did get to
Yeah,
use
that is
the guiding.
advantage.
Wait, what was the total damage roll?
Her attack was a 9.
9.
And she needs a 15 to hit.
So even if I gave her my wheel of roll, she would have to roll a 6. So
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
yeah.
It's okay. I guess that's her turn then. Somebody else will have to finish him off. She kind of just slumps her shoulders. She's still feeling pretty beat, I guess, from the last fight.
Alright, Marshall.
You guys remember the time when she had a roll on advantage?
Yeah, I do.
That,
Right. I will, with my main hand, make a melee attack. Flanking at advantage.
All right. Describe the kill.
Okay. I will look around its legs, which are about eye level with me, and trying to find some kind of weakness, see a crack that's forming, and put my sword into it and have it burst with lightning and make like its kneecap explode, and then it just falls over and crumbles.
Love it. And it just hits the ground. Lifeless, down. Combat over. And then we will go through what's in the room in 1 second.
Yo. Alright, that wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that turned out pretty well.
Right?
Yeah. That wasn't too bad compared to the mummy fight. The girl
Yeah, for real.
have like PTSD on that fight. We're like, I was expecting.
I think our strength is single target.
I just think bad things just happened during that fight. Like me getting one shot with that, like with that
That
cursed
was wild.
armor. Yeah, I think just pretty bad. Wow, there was a lot of loot in here, so excited to see what it is.
I'm running. I'm running as fast as I can.
Hobbling back over.
All right. So, are we looking through the treasure?
Yes.
How much
Years.
How much time we spend in here?
I mean, how much time have we been awake? Because we basically set aside a day to find this treasure room, so I say we spend the rest of the day here. And then we take the portal back to the wolf cave and get a nice night's sleep and a nice meal.
Well,
I like
we
that.
do have to save. Our whole agenda was to save the husband, so we do have to.
Yeah.
I kept that mask. We were going to try to wheel and deal.
All right. So we'll say spending some time through here. We'll say like 2 hours, because it's a lot to go through. I don't even know how you guys are gonna be able to carry all this.
Uh-oh.
You do all the
There's
math,
a bag in here, though. Was that a bag of holding?
and you find you guys are by far the richest people in this realm.
We still haven't turned our gems in. Somebody of that.
I think between trauma and like all of our high strength scores, I think we'll be okay.
We'll see.
I still can carry some. There was a bag in here, he said. I'm wondering if that was like a bag of holding.
That would be fantastic if it
Let
is.
me spoil alert. No.
Oh.
Bag of holdings can't exist in this world because different dimensions don't exist.
Gotcha. So would the banishment spell don't work then?
Yeah, a lot of things don't work.
What if it's a bag of keeping?
Bag of
those
devouring.
exist, and that's what it is.
Boom.
All right, so I'm gonna.
I guess if we could load it all on one person, we could teleport and leave it in the wolf cave.
I'm gonna put this on the party window thing. Calculator. No, where's the party at? Where's the party at? Alright, so the gold.
Are you putting it in Discord?
No. I'm just doing math. So you found 30,600 gold pieces.
What? Hey, we can buy all those 2,000 weapons now.
You found 4,700 silver pieces.
Did you just say 30,000?
30,000.
We can't carry it all.
9,600 copper pieces. So
That's it. I thought there was gonna be like a lot.
if you put that all on trauma, let's see, can he carry that without going over?
I
No,
know.
he's not over.
Agreed, Misa.
What's that?
I said technically you can carry it all.
You can carry 30,000 gold and all that.
I'm an elephant, ma'am. Mind your business.
I did give it to him, right? Oh no, I didn't give it to him.
Okay.
So don't get too excited yet. Wait.
You already said it worked.
612 pounds.
Why did it not?
I mean, it's going to be more valuable than the gold that we're probably not going to be able to utilize effectively. So let's see what the items are first.
Yeah, probably a good call.
So let's just see if I gave you 30. See, 30,600. Give to. Did I accidentally give it to Tanabasa, maybe? I have to make sure because I'm not duping this money.
60,000 gold.
I didn't give it to him either. I wonder why I didn't give it to you guys. Alright, so you had 704, remember?
Woohoo, let's take Strahd's deal about letting us go if we give him the one chick and go with our winning.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
This is your cleric,
That was
guys.
out of character. Out of character.
Was it though? Was it?
Trauma wouldn't even be able to come close to holding all this.
Okay.
Like, just the gold itself is 800 pounds.
I have 60.
Okay, so the items.
Okay.
We'll go through those.
Yeah.
You also found, let's see, 39 times 50, about 1,950 gold worth of gemstones. You found, I'm just going to go ahead and say, like, I'm assuming Zavada would cast Identify and all this. I'll just add that at the time.
Yes.
You found a half-plate armor of adamantite.
Boo.
Sounds like Katara.
What's the AC on that?
15. And you can't be crit with it.
Isn't that what you have right now, Radis?
Yes, some.
I have adamantine chainmail,
Okay.
so I think it's actually better.
So I would take your chainmail then.
Yeah.
That'd be crit on.
Can you wear heavy armor, Sassy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That's why I wear is heavy armor.
Your current AC on your chainmail is 16, so half-plate's actually a little worse.
Oh, well then she can have the half-plate.
I don't want your sweaty armor anyways, Radis.
Alright, so let me move that into...
You have the shield, remember?
Yeah.
Did that go into your inventory?
Yeah. So if
It
I
did,
wanted
cool.
to drop the chainmail.
You found a flame tongue greatsword. You can use a bonus action to speak the magic words sword's command word, causing it to erupt in flames from the blade. This flame sheds bright light in a 60-foot radius and dim light 40 foot. While the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target it hits. The flame lasts until you use a bonus action to speak the command again, or until you drop or sheath the sword.
Gee, I wonder who will like that.
Probably Tanabasa.
Druid loot.
I said I thought it was druid loot.
Sounds good to me. Actually, I mean, I'll give it to the druid for now, since he can hold stuff. There's a longsword of life stealing. When you attack a creature with this magic weapon, you roll you roll a 20 on attack roll. The target takes an extra 3d6 necrotic damage, provided the target is a construct or undead, and then you gain temporary hit points equal to the amount of damage dealt.
That's two-handed, right?
No, one-handed.
What is it?
Just a longsword.
Oh.
I mean, it's versatile, I think, but
Yeah, it's either one-handed or two-handed.
I think that might be better because this madness echo only happens when you crit. That says
that's only happens when you crit too.
What does it say again?
It does an extra 3d6 necrotic damage plus you get that temporary hit points.
Yeah,
It's on a crit.
On a crit.
That sword sounds better than my Toya Madness one.
Alright, I give it to you. We found a mithril chain shirt. Mithril is a light, flexible armor. Mithril chain shirt or breastplate can be worn under normal clothes. It is armor normally impose disadvantage on dexterity checks or stealth or strength requirement. The mithril version armor does not.
You said it's medium armor?
Mm-hmm. Sassy, calm down.
No,
You already got heavy armor.
No, I'm just trying to think who.
Okay.
I already have my. It didn't change my AC, but not being able to beat crit is
Correct.
good. That's what.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
I don't know if the druid would want the mithril armor.
I don't think I can wear medium armor.
But you can. I don't know if it's
You
better
can.
than your thick hide, though.
That's what I'm saying. I think right now, like my AC is 19.
I know Tan of us has been
Okay.
looking for armor, so maybe he'll want it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna,
yeah. Give it to him. He's front line.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Trauma for now. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be better for you anyways. There is a ring of protection, +1 AC saving throws, saving throws and AC while wearing this ring.
I do not have the slots for that.
Is that an
Where does it show how much
Is it
stuff I have
attunement?
attuned?
No, I'm sure it's attuned.
I'm 2 out of 3 on attunement.
Yeah, it requires attunement.
Yeah, I give it to the wizard
That would
then.
be
I was
perfect.
gonna
Yeah.
say, give it to him. Then at least if somebody sneezes on him twice, he'll go down instead of once.
Yeah, true.
Rude.
All right, I gave it to you.
That's fair.
Next one is an amulet of health. Your constitution score is 19 while wearing this amulet. It has no effect on you if your constitution is already 19 or higher without it.
Is that attunement?
It is attunement.
I was gonna say maybe that should go to the wizard.
Right.
Would that change my HP or only during level ups?
No, it changed your HP.
Is extra that extra HP probably is worth more than 1 AC, isn't it, guys?
It depends
If
how
it's
much
retroactive,
what's
so,
your,
like-
What's your
Well, here I can put it on you and we can see. So right now you have 39. If you put this on,
It didn't change anything.
it did not change anything. But did it even change your constitution? It did not. So it's just not programmed right. So let's see if I moved that to 19.
What is your current?
Yeah, because I
con
thought
on
con only mattered +2, so this would give me a +4. I thought it only mattered on level ups,
Right.
giving you how many dice you get to roll.
It's retroactive.
So it would be an additional 16 health for 8 levels at 2 additional per level.
Would it change
Plus
what
better
size
concept.
die I rolled for
No.
each of those levels? Okay.
No, that's class based.
So this should put me to, you said 16?
Yeah, if we go from you having a +2 to a +4 for the 8 levels that you would have added those two, it makes it 16, and then your
Yeah, so I'd go to 55.
Your concentration goes to a +4 per saving throw as opposed to +2 now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I already have advantage on those two. That's how I got my con to +2 from +1. But I wonder if I was supposed to have more HP when I got that feat, Jay, that changed my con to +2. Oh well.
changing your life. Let me just change it this way. So it's 39 right now. It's 54, you said?
55.
55.
No matter what I do, it's not changing your freaking tip points. 55. Why? Why? Okay, well, we'll figure this out. Let's go through. Let's see. Come. 14. 15, 16, 17.
I think that'd be beneficial for you to have more health. You won't be sneezed on and get knocked down. Maybe 2 hits instead of 1.
Yeah, 100%. If Jake can figure it out.
Yeah, we will figure it out. Just,
So that being said, your attunements are full then with that?
Yeah. Yeah, this gives me my hat of arcane armaments,
Your cloak.
my cloak, and the amulet of health.
So,
But the hat of arcane armaments is just a 1d8 attack that I don't think I would actually use much unless I was out of all spell slots. So, I mean,
the +1 AC might be better for you then.
Our wizard's going to be our tank now.
yep. All right, yeah, I'll figure it out. So, we also have a potion of supreme healing.
I'll take that potion.
We have a wand of the war mage +1. Ignores or while holding this wand, you gain a bonus to your spell attacks +1. In addition, you ignore half cover when making a spell attack.
There better be some freaking druid loot dropping here soon. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, that could be true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you roll a lot of spell attacks?
Yeah, tons of them.
Yeah, that's how I roll. Oh, I can use a wand?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody can use one, I think.
Oh. Well, then, if it's not more beneficial for the wizard.
I mean, it does.
I mean, I'd say maybe a third of my spells are spell attacks, so it sounds like it would be better on you.
Yeah, your luminous arrows they would
Spell
benefit.
attacks.
Your
Yeah.
guiding bolts and everything.
It is a attunement though, just FYI. We got a robe of useful items. This robe has patches. We've had
Oh my
this
god,
in last
that's
campaign.
what I had in last campaign.
Colors covenant. While wearing this robe, you can use an action to attach one of the patches. On this, it has 2 dagger patches, 2 bullseye lanterns, 2 mirror patches, 2 10-foot pole patches, 2 hemp rope patches, and 2 sack patches.
That's an attunement or no?
Attunement not required.
Somebody can just have that
Hey.
robe of nifty things.
Mm-hmm.
Who's not wearing is it a cloak or a robe?
It's a robe. You can just wear it over whatever.
I like my robe a lot.
I mean, I
Just
can
taking
wear.
silence back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The who? Trauma?
Yeah, just for now.
Yeah, that'd be. I remember having fun with that one, seeing what the patches are doing.
Then, in the druid pile, so that was.
Damn
I
right.
guess I should have said that. That was from the wizard pile. The amulet of health and everything was from the abbey. Habsburg was the longsword and the life stealing and the mithril changer, and Argenvols was the half plate adamantite and the flame tongue greatsword.
All right, everybody, stand back.
For the druid.
Let this happen.
This is Ring of Animal Influence. This ring has 3 charges. Regains 1d10 expanded charges daily at dawn. While wearing this ring, you can use this action to expend 1 charge to cast one of the following: Animal Friendship, Fear, or Speak with Animals. This does not require attunement.
Alright, well, I'll take that.
Alright. Then there's the bag of holes not holding. A bag of tricks. This ordinary bag made from a tan cloth appears empty. Reaching inside the bag, however, reveals that the presence of a small fuzzy object. The bag weighs a half a pound. You can use that action to pull a fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. Hey, it's, Boo. While this object lands, it transforms into a creature you determine by rolling the bag of trick table. The creature is friendly to you and your companions, and it acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command however the creature moves and what action it takes on your next turn, or give it general orders such as attack your enemy. In the absence of such order, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate to its nature. Once 3 fuzzy objects have been pulled from the bag can't be used again until the next dawn. This bag does not require attunement.
Nice.
Yeah, anybody.
I never get to use a bonus action, so that would give me, unless I'm healing, so that would give me an opportunity maybe to hit something.
Okay.
Yeah, all my actions are free called for.
Yeah, same traumas is too, so I want to be very good for him.
I was going to say, yeah.
Alright, Katara, enjoy your little fuzzy animal. And the last piece in the druid one is a Staff of Withering. This staff has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expanded charges daily. The staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff. On hit, it deals damage as a normal quarterstaff, and you can expand 1 charge to deal an extra 2d8 necrotic damage to the target. In addition, the target must succeed a DC saving throw, or have disadvantage for 1 hour on any ability check or saving throw use of Constitution. It's not as cool as I thought it'd be.
What is it?
It sounds good for a monk. So it's like basically,
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what I was
hit
just
with
thinking.
the staff, it does extra necrotic damage. If you deal a charge, but that's it though. I thought Withering was gonna have like Withering Bloom on it and shit.
Yeah, I was excited for a minute,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's not going to be helpful for me.
I mean, I'm gonna throw it in your inventory just because you have room.
Yeah. Although I'm a tanky druid, I don't want to get that close.
Yeah. Screw that. All right, and that is it for the loot side.
All right, I guess we try to carry as much as we can, right? Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to leave some stuff.
Well, we're going to have to leave a lot because the gold alone was 800 pounds.
Yeah, I think I only have room for like 100
I'm trying to
pounds
see
of gold.
if I
Now,
can-
can we call Tanavasa in to carry some?
Yeah, I mean, I'll count him as carrying his fair share.
I'm trying to see if I can drop. Does anybody have a crowbar already?
I don't.
Oh,
I'm just trying to see what,
Yes, I have a crowbar
what weight
already.
I can drop. So
So let's see.
Actually, I'm going to drop my crowbar because it's 5 pounds. I'm pretty sure I could pick up way more gold
right.
with
A
that 5
crowbar
pounds than
is
what a
worth
crowbar is worth.
nothing.
Right?
Daffy,
Yeah.
drop your crowbar. Buy another one when you get back to
All
town.
right, so I put
Exactly.
10,000 gold on Tanuvasa.
he was able to carry 10,000.
Yeah. Let's see. Trauma. Let me try to give him 5,000 and see what happens. No, 5,000 puts him over.
Yeah, because I'm carrying all that equipment.
Yep. Let me see if I give you 1,000. You can carry 1,000. 2,000.
I only carry about 3.
3.
If we can enlarge Tanu, he can carry a lot more. Like, I know his rage does it, but that's kind of a small window.
Yeah, but how long?
Enlarge
you
is only for 10
for?
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does it take for the teleport to work?
Well, he has to set it up, which takes a night, and then Then the teleport part's quick, but
We could take the time to put the gold outside and then put the teleport right by it and then funnel it through.
Yeah, I don't like. Do we have a feasible way of carrying this or putting it in a location that can be quickly picked up by someone
right
big
now you have
enough? Like, I don't.
13,000 of it.
I can carry like 70, 80, 90 pounds worth of gold.
Let's see, if I give you 1,000.
I still can carry more.
I can carry 25 pounds worth of gold.
Alright, so that's gonna carry another 3,000.
I still have a little bit more room. I carry up to 270.
How much does 1,000 gold
I'm
weigh?
full now.
4,000.
I can carry 4,000.
So it's what? I have 17,000 of it taken now.
All right, give me 25 pounds of gold, Jay.
Alright, so I got 1 gold.
And we're going to cut that in half.
No, me.
You carry 1,000 gold? Alright, so that's...
And I can probably carry another 1,000 gold too, if because I have 19.7 pounds left.
I have 2,500 silver and copper. Can I just dump that and trade it in for 2,500 gold?
You can?
Oh
Yeah, I have 2,000 silver on me.
Yeah, guys, dump all your silver and copper. We should be able to get most of this gold out of here. We found that one place that just had infinite silver.
God, how rich are you guys now?
So
18.
Yeah, just give me 2,500 more gold, because that's how much silver and copper you just dumped.
Yeah, I have 2,000 silver and
That was 5,000, Jay?
Oh, that's close. Alright, let's do. There you go. Maybe we can do 4.
because I have 2,000 in silver and 591 in copper, so
Alright.
Yeah.
So you dropping all your gold, Sassy? To add
no,
another...
not gold,
or,
it's silver.
you know what I meant.
So I have 2,011 silver, 591 copper.
How much silver for 1 gold?
10.
So I guess I am exceeding my carrying capacity. No, I'm not.
No, you're fine. That's
Okay, I'm
just-
fine now. Okay.
Go ahead and dump my silver and copper as well. That's
Same.
2,005 silver and 500 copper.
Fortunately, I just think we're not going to be able to take the silver or copper that's in here.
No.
But I think we've made out. So
Yeah, you
we'll leave that as
You're
tiny.
the rich-
are the richest people in this world.
We can probably actually just buy everything from Strahd now.
Bribe ourselves everywhere.
Alright, I think this would be the last of it when I give Tanabasa his.
We still don't have the gems, though, right?
Yeah, you said some of the gems.
Now, are any of the gems diamonds? I definitely need to.
Yeah, I still have another. Yeah, I can carry some gems probably.
Yeah, I have some space too. I can also put down my old set of leather armor and make up 10 more pounds.
Alright, I will say that is all the money. Tanabasa says 19,000 on them, and then whatever you guys have.
I have 7,500 on me.
Alright, so, and then there was 1,950 in gems.
So, is there any
I'll
diamonds?
say there's 2 diamonds.
2 diamonds? Okay. I'll take the 2 diamonds.
You can throw the gems on me.
I don't know how many more diamonds we had left.
I think there's 1.
So I have
think you
3 diamonds total.
Alright,
Guess I'm picking back my silver and copper back up.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you have more than, you're fine.
You can pick up some of the other silver too if you ever.
Oh my god, guys!
Green.
I'm already kind of out of math here. Like I just kind of am throwing stuff around at this point.
I was able to pick up 600 silver.
No, I think we were giving you the gems, right?
No, just Corzin said he's taking
Corzin
the
took the
gems.
gems. Okay, I have the 3 diamonds on me.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need a town run.
Gems, 1,600.
We walk out of the temple and all the,
Why
all the gold.
I have black plate? Who gave me black plate armor?
I think we found that a while ago.
We said we were
going to
sell it. I think we said.
It wasn't cursed, was it?
No.
Was this part of the cursed group?
I don't think
Okay,
that's part of the
because that's 65
it
pounds.
was part of the curse. So yeah, let me delete it.
Oh,
Yeah, deleted.
Dump it.
Yeah. All right.
okay. So if that's the case, I can carry.
How much? He probably.
I don't even know how
we
much.
dumped 4,000 silver down the
But I
ground.
was just okay. I just let's take all the money.
No,
in
it's
the world.
fine.
I don't know the math anymore.
So just
It's fine.
do 2,000 silver. So that was left.
Okay, there you go.
Be rich.
Hey, it's funny. We have literally 30,000 gold, and he's over here picking up pennies off the ground.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Zavon would be proud.
I was gonna say, of all people.
So
All the monies.
there is still 2 archways.
I hope we find more gold.
I hope you guys do too.
Did you throw the gems in my
Yes,
inventory?
I did.
Okay, I'm looking for.
And this flame greatsword's going to Tanu, right?
Yeah, and probably the armor too.
Okay.
I know he's been looking for some armor.
Whew. Now we can laugh at that blacksmith when he wants 2,800 for a weapon. Are we going to check these archways, or we think it's time to head out?
Man,
Have we
time of night
missioned?
is it?
Yeah.
I mean, that took about 2 hours. I said, so it's still fairly.
Yeah,
early.
so I mean, we still have most of the day. I'm willing to keep exploring. Who knows what we're
Now-
gonna find?
Are we mission accomplished in here otherwise?
Yes.
You feel.
Yeah, we came in here for the red gem. We got the red gem.
Yeah.
We learned about the treasure vault, so we want to search for the treasure vault. We found that.
All right, so over here you see at the bottom. Why can't you guys see?
Oh, I can
great.
see. Can I
I
cast
can
an
see.
ice storm before they react?
They're a pile of bones now.
Oh.
Yeah, basically when you guys got like the red gem,
Oh.
they don't exist.
Disintegrated?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. I will come up here and try this.
I'm carrying the red gem, ain't I?
That door is open. Inside here, a strange glyph is drawn on the old cracked wooden door that stands slightly opened. The room has seen far better days. It is filthy and covered in dust and cobwebs. The mattress has rotted away long ago. Most of the furniture is broken. It looks like someone searched the room and destroyed much of it in the process. The only item which catches your eye are 2 golden hawk sculptures which adorn the top of the old bed.
2 golden hawk sculptures that adorn the top of the destroyed bed.
Can I see if they're
Gold.
cursed?
Okay.
Gold.
Maybe.
You check
They could be some kind of trap system.
that they're cursed and they are not.
Anything that's gold now. She's like, she has PTSD from gold armor getting knocked out in 70 hit.
And they are magical.
Are magical but not
Yeah.
cursed?
Correct.
How heavy are they?
They're 1 pound each.
Can
You want to search them for a trap?
identify it?
Yeah, so
Of course.
I'll tell you what it does. They're called golden hawks. Basically, if you had this magical item, the rock wouldn't have attacked you.
Oh.
So it basically keeps that away from you.
Gotcha.
So we don't
Okay.
need them then.
No, I don't think so.
You do figure they're approximately worth probably about 250 gold pieces each. Because you guys really
Yoink.
need my money.
Right? Yoink.
Yeah, if they're a pound each and I can carry them, I'll take them.
I'm already giving them to Radis. He has plenty of room.
Okay, cool. Cool.
He yoinked first.
Thank God, because I don't think we have enough.
Yeah, you guys are kind of poor.
Never. Remember, we were like poor as dirt when we started this game.
Oh, yeah.
I know. So poor. I
couldn't buy ration.
All the everybody always laughed at us.
So these are large doors, and they have what looks familiar as an arcane lock. So
Okay, another arcane lock. Are there any symbols that we could identify on the door?
That's inside. No, I mean not really. Other than just the familiar arcane lock.
Yeah, I think that's what we had to dispel earlier.
Yeah. Okay, well, we haven't found the key for that. We might have to do that again.
It does look like you can try smashing it, but it does look sturdy. But it looks like you can try smashing it.
The being arcane can. We've already identified it as arcane, right?
Yeah.
I'd just say for us to smash it and it blow up or something with a spell.
It could, yeah.
I mean, I can dispel magic. That's just going to take out the rest of my third level spells.
Right.
If we want to save the spell slot, I'm fine with trying to smash it down. Yeah.
Okay. While you work on that, I will try this other door.
Can I assist?
Same thing.
It's also
an
arcane lock. Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
Just roll a strength DC check. And roll with advantage because you and Katara are both pushing on it.
Strength ability check?
Yes.
Nice.
It does not work. You feel like it hit, but it doesn't fully cave it in.
Sturdier than I thought.
Yeah, you can try one more time if Katara wants to try with Radis helping, but then that's the last attempt I'll allow.
Alright, so roll with
Advantage.
Strength.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing any of these rolls.
Ooh, 18.
Oh, that's also good.
Enough,
Oh.
Oh, dang, it's a tough door.
That's a DC check of 25.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, so
that's hard.
we can try dispelling it, or
So there's door number 1 and door number 2. Are both.
All right.
does dispel an area? Can it hit both locks? I don't remember. I don't know. Let me look.
It says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
All right, so yeah, door 1 or door 2.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I guess the door closest to
Katara.
Radis.
Or Radis, all right. Door.
Yep, so once again, you see stars kind of go out.
Okay.
Oh, it's more of those things.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, I'm not touching those.
so you said the stars go and they unlock the lock?
Yeah, the stars kind of go around the lock, and then they go inside the lock and unlock it.
All right. So this is the Vault of Maverus. Remember, these can come with great power, and they can come with negatives. The stronger gods can overwrite the lesser ones. or the stronger beings. Looking inside of them, I'm going to show you what they all look like, and you can choose if you think it would be cool enough to try. In the top one, when you look into the amber, you see this.
Ooh.
Oh
Not at
my.
all ominous.
Right?
When
Demon.
you look into
Cool.
the next one,
It's a cool
That one's
picture, though.
actually tempting.
Yeah, that one's actually kind of a cool picture, though.
you see.
I mean, it has a robe. What's the worst case that
You
could
see this
happen?
one?
No, fuck no.
Not going anywhere near that thing.
The spice is.
Try the lewd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you look in the third
I won't see one of those
Nice
until
must
June.
flow.
I'm gonna need a still suit.
you see this.
Oh!
That one's kind of cool.
Yeah, tempting. There's a.
I mean, it's got a four-legged furry, so this is obviously druid loot.
Yeah, and like I said, remember, you weren't told not to do these. Like, they did say they were very powerful. They just come with some negative side effects. But you can attempt it. And like I said, some gods can overwrite the other, or not, they're not gods, but some beings can overwrite other beings. But it's up to you if
Right.
you want to try.
Damn. Katara's tempted on the bottom.
Nah.
I will. If you're looking to maybe touch the bottom one, I'll try touching the big worm one.
No, why would you do that?
We'll see what happens. Maybe
I'm-
it's better than
I'm
spiders.
the
To
bottom
touch the
one.
top
Poison,
one.
I have no desire to touch any of these, Katara says. You be you.
The one
Yeah.
with robes and all mysterious, I mean, it is power. I am a wizard. I feel like I'm supposed to touch it, but the last one scarred me and I almost died.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I will touch the worm one.
All right. You die. So,
No.
you,
Halfling got eaten.
your eyes roll in the back of your head. And inside, you see, again, the giant worm. It's slithering around the sand, and it says, Paul.
It says Paul.
It speaks to you, and it offers you a great gift. The first, it'll offer you the ability to move Earth. And the second thing it'll offer you is the ability to meld into stone.
Meld into stone.
Yeah. He does tell you, though, after looking at you, that your gift is, or you have a pact by a stronger being, so you cannot accept this one. And he kicks you out.
Okay. All right, I'll come to and I'll say it offered me the ability to move earth and melt into stone. If no one else
But it
wants to
hated
touch us,
spiders,
I'll
so
be
it
a
kicked
guinea
you out.
pig. Yeah, it's like, you already bought.
You've sold your soul already.
Yeah. I'll try the ominous eclipse creature up here, and we'll unless someone else wants
Was
to,
not
I will
trying
touch
that
it.
one, or were you not?
I'm
Or do you
very,
want to
very
touch it?
tempted. If somebody touches that, means nobody else in the party can, right? Like, nobody can go do the sandworm now?
No, technically someone can still do
I don't
the
think so.
sandworm. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody needs to go after the hood. Damn it.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk to the dude who's floating wearing wizard robes. It looks all
Yeah.
dark and mysterious.
Alright, so you want to go to him? Or her?
Yeah.
Alright, so
Whatever it is.
Zavad places his hand on it. His eyes roll in the back of the head. He is on what looks like a wave of water and just this beams coming from it, which looks like it's coming from like the moon. You stand in, or it's a desert, sorry, not water. You stand in a desert under a hot white sun. Slowly the moon slides in front of the sun, creating a perfect eclipse, and the desert becomes dark and cold, and a hooded figure materializes and hovers in the sky looking down. The mind can, and it says to you, the mind can be as full or as dark as the moon. I have the power to give darkened minds, and many I have destroyed. Take my dark gift and darken the minds of those who stand against you. And I'm not supposed to tell you what it is. I totally messed up Corzens. So
Okay.
You're supposed to take from that what it is.
Darken the mind.
I mean, I think this won't actually change who I am as a person. It'll just give me more power, and I think I'm gonna do it.
Hey, it's
Unlike
like a
the
moon.
last one, it
You're
sounded
a
like it was gonna
werewolf,
murder
so
me.
there's literally a moon behind
Right?
it. It's perfect.
All right. So, you're going to accept the gift?
I am gonna accept the gift.
All right. So,
Yeah.
you feel like this power swirl around you, encompassing you. I feel like this was made for Zavad. I will send you the things. So this is a change. This is another change.
Okay.
All right. This is what the gift gives you.
I can't click those, but I'm going to look those up in the compendium real quick.
Yeah, let me know if you can't find them, then I can whisper them to you if I can. You also, okay, and then other things are only revealed as time comes by. I just have to remember that you made this deal, so I can send this to myself so I can make sure to program you later for this. Alright.
Oh, I like that. Wait, I can cast those now? That says that's an 8th level enchantment, bro.
Hey, I told you, these are powerful abilities. And remember, it only recharges on a 1d6 after a long rest, so you don't always have it. But they can be very powerful, and they come with...
Bro, 150 foot, holy shit.
Yeah, very strong. Alright, so...
At the end of 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw against the spell.
you guys see Zavad come back. His face is kind of expression... Like, doesn't really have an expression, but he is back on this level.
Does it take his drunkenness away?
Probably. Yeah, actually.
Sobers him up.
I kind of wave my hands over his face. Are you okay, Zavad? You seem very
I'm
stoic.
fine. Worry not about me.
All right.
And there's still spiders crawling around Marshall.
Yep. Did Marshall want to check the bottom one?
Yeah. I will go check the bottom one.
All right. You place your hand on it, and you lay on a chaste lounge covered in the softest silks. A woman of exquisite beauty descends the steps just out of the light. You are unable to look away as she speaks softly to you. She says, "Cast your eyes, but once upon my deadly beauty. No one can resist the allure of lust-fueled passion. I share with you my darkest secret of lust and envy."
Oh.
I like Druid.
Yeah, I don't think that appeals to me too much, but I'll say, because I'm laying on this absolutely comfy lounge, it's just like, just 1 minute. Just kind of hang out there for a minute.
Are you finishing, sir?
What?
Can I take a hit of that pipe? I'm done.
I will say you are truly beautiful, but I don't think your powers are right for me.
All right, so now you have to roll a wisdom saving throw to see if you can reject the charms.
Oh, she's more powerful.
Okay. Yeah, wisdom save.
You slip out, and you are back into the world. Unchanged, spiders still crawling all over you.
She offered me to be irresistibly beautiful. Didn't really seem like me, but if anyone else thinks that sounds good.
I already am.
Katara's like, is it irresistibly beautiful for controlling?
I don't know, but the place was very comfortable, and they were very beautiful, so, probably something along those lines.
You know what? Katara's gonna touch it.
Yeah! Drink the Kool-Aid!
Alright, so again, what I said to Corzin, and she cast your eyes, but once upon my deadly beauty, no one can resist the allure of lust-fueled passion. I share with you my darkest secret of lust and envy.
I look at her, I'm like, is this something that will help me against Strahd?
She doesn't respond.
She's like, I accept.
Alright. So, So when you guys see the physical change of her, you see that Katara's hair turns gold with black streaks and becomes long. Her lips turn bright red and her fingernails grow long and sharp. So she gets some transformation.
Well, I'm gonna have to do a new portrait for her.
Yeah, this is perfect for you, Sassy. Alright. So I just sent you your mental change.
Okay.
And then the rest will be determined as time happens.
I don't get any benefit?
Oh, yeah, let me send that to you.
Okay, that's the only negative part. It's like I only get negative. Freaking Zavod got all this stuff. Ooh, recharges after short rest?
And it's free action.
It's a free action?
Well, it's an action.
It's an action.
But it doesn't cost a
spell slot.
Yeah. Alright. The door down here, you do hear unlocks.
So you said her hair's now like a blonde?
You should actually have all unlocked them. That was my fault.
Blonde with black streaks.
So you can actually get your spell slot back, Jay. When the skeleton went down,
What?
you should have unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Oh my god. These are not here if you see anything. I don't know if they're hidden or not.
I just see more tombs.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 more sarcophagi.
So in this one over here, oh jeez, this looks like something that 99% of Sins characters would want to see.
Ah!
Oh. Oh.
Alright, you see that in one of them. In the other one. Oops. You see this. I never checked. Are we... Okay, you can hear.
Damn.
Yeah, it looks like
that thing needs to calm down.
Lightning
Storm guy looks like a druid option.
Yeah.
And then in the other one, you see this beauty. I mean, I'd hit it after a few beers.
What is that?
Are those feathers?
Something like that.
Oh.
we want to look into any of them, or...
I want to see what Feather Lady is about. I assume feathers. The other ones give me kind of like necromance and elemental vibes, which I don't think appeals to me.
Katara would not be appealed to that.
But yeah, let me hit. Maybe it's like maybe she's like a hedgehog or something.
Katara kind of goes to Zavad and with her nails just kind of like put it down on his arms and goes, and then walks away.
I'm going to actually send you guys your and Zavad, your boons and your gifts. I'm supposed to reveal them as they happen, but I know I'll forget. So I'm going to leave it on you guys to remember.
That happens as we...
Yeah, like, because there's more boons and gifts. Like, there's more benefits and negatives. But, I know I'm going to forget, so I'd rather just send it to you.
I don't have the third picture. I have
Which two do you have?
I have the lightning guy and the feather lady.
Okay, so you didn't have the first one, the one that...
The one's like a vampire one.
That's the first one.
I have a two-handed sword. Not interested.
Yeah, he has a long sword standing at the water, it looks like. I am curious what he offers.
Alright, so were you going to touch that one, Corzin?
Yeah, the one with would look like feathers.
All right. So, as the curious halfling goes around touching everything, sees this.
Yeah.
A putrid cloud of gas surrounds you. Before you stand, a strange creature. Her eyes dart back and forth nervously as she speaks to you. Please spread my lovely poxes around the world, for I am stuck here. Finish what I have started. I grant you my dark gift to share my poxes with others.
Share poxes.
Like disease.
Around nervously. Yeah. I don't imagine myself as a disease spreader, so I will attempt to resist.
Yeah, trauma was in Thailand, but you know.
That one time.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw. Oh, you're so lucky. I was about to get so happy.
Oh my god.
The greatest use of a halfling ever. Alright, so you come back into this world.
What the spell is.
And you are here.
I'll say this one promises disease and plague.
Anyone want to touch the wind elemental or the lightning elemental thing or the undead one before we move on? Or the vampire thing?
The howling one looks...
The one lightning?
Or not the
one
lightning one looks... Yeah, that looks...
It seems very true.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll try that one.
The elephant goes and touches it, and the sky grows dark around you. Storm clouds form overhead, and lightning strikes and roars of thunder. A booming voice echoes across the wind. Carry forth the power of my storms upon the land. Accept my dark gift and unleash the power of wind, lightning, and thunder down. Those who stand against you.
Yeah.
No, I do like elemental, and the gift I have sucks. So, Trauma agrees reluctantly.
This one is badass. Trauma's, you do notice a physical change that the little bit of hair that he has, which isn't much, turns white, and you do notice like his hands start like they're almost like tremoring a bit, like they shake a bit. So Trauma, your gift is this. This is
Where am I seeing it at?
me. I'm gonna whisper you in Discord. That is sick as fuck. Your mental change is this.
Okay.
And your boons and bane is this, which is actually not bad at all for you.
My dark gifts actually aren't great. I already have those spells.
It's free.
They don't count.
Oh, they're
towards
free.
against
Oh.
your
They
spells,
don't
though.
go towards your spell.
Oh, okay. And then the boons. Oh, well, that bane that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's actually not bad at all.
Oh, this is way better than my other one.
So,
Thank you,
How do you know-
Rinhala.
how do you know if boons or banes are triggered? Because it says boons, banes,
They
and
always
banes are
trigger.
only revealed to the beneficiary after they're triggered.
But I wasn't supposed to tell you about them until it happened to you for the first time. But I knew I'd forget. They're always on.
They're always
Yeah.
on the boon and the bane.
Yep.
Yeah, my bane is not bad at all.
All right.
Okay.
We have another hallway to go through. We would like, or if anybody wants to touch the other one.
I just can't justify Radis wanting.
Yeah.
I
like,
can't
don't
either,
think
but I
he'd be
know
willing
every
to.
bit of sin wants to.
Absolutely. I am so curious.
I can see Sin in his seat right now
Yeah.
going,
I definitely heard a thud the second that picture came up.
This one and that other like undead army one. That one was really tempting.
I want to know what happened because these are smaller entities. Those big jewels, like if Zavad would have became a lich, that would have been creepy.
Dude, that would have been fucking so great.
That's too much of a coward.
You're just waiting for the right one.
Alright. I mean, if you guys are just coming over here to check the rooms, we can just go through them.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
They're basically more the same.
Okay.
So in the southern one, the first. Oh, this is cool. The first.
Oh, there's a lot of these
Yeah,
things in here.
This is where
Yeah.
This is almost like a jail in a way. Where a lot of the most strong things in the area got captured.
Holy cow.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
That's pretty cool looking.
oh, damn it.
The southern one. Ooh, this is eerie as fuck, dude.
Release the hounds of war.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, that's
What the
eerie,
heck?
dude.
Oh, no, hey, that needs to calm down.
Yeah, that is not okay.
I see darkness and red motifs that might be cool for me. Whoa!
Whoa.
Cosmic horror.
God, that makes me want to play a warlock. Just that image right there.
Sin all of a sudden walks outside, sticks the sword in himself, dies. I'm a real new character, guys. I'll be right back.
And all of a sudden we meet.
Yeah. Any fun ones? Check out any of these?
Yeah, I think Corzin is interested in the shadowy masked figure. It looks like there's blood coming off of it. And
You
it's
would
coming
be.
out of shadows, and there's a whole mysterious vibe going on there. I think you touch it.
Yeah, you would be.
All right, so the mask one?
The mask would
All
be.
right, so as you touch it, you stand in complete darkness. A gold mask appears hovering before you. As it begins to speak, hands reach out of the darkness and they move the mask in a blinding speed from one point to another. The voice echoes as it speaks to you. I am here. I am there, in your other ear. I am everywhere and nowhere. Let me grant you the dark gift to be both here, there, nowhere, and all places in between.
I will put it in my hand as a spider walks across it to the end, and then I'll look back at it and say, I accept your gift.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Of course, it's going to turn all creepy.
as you see that, the spiders, they crawl back into Corzin, and they kind of disappear. But as they disappear, you see him become, way more thinner than normal and slightly smaller. And his movements, as he's moving, they're jerky and they're quick. This is crazy. This is your dark gift. And I'm whispering to you guys, you're free to share them if you would like, but I want that to be your guys' decision on how you play that.
Can Trauma tell me what his other gift was?
If you'd like.
Yeah, so, you're talking about my boon or my spells?
The old boon that you had that you just replaced.
It wasn't good. I could cast command. And, be honest with you, it didn't do me any good at all. Let me see here. It basically, I could place magical command, and then I had another spell that would even be better, but it would take a minute to do. But I didn't really have any boons. It was kind of a shitty one.
Gotcha.
I was actually joking with Joe there that I was be yeah, no, I might fall on the sword. There was nothing good about it at all.
That's lame.
So you got that right?
Yeah, I got the gift.
This-
I'm gonna remove the spider ones, right?
Yep. This can be your mental change that I'm gonna send you.
But if, the last one, if you notice, I kept walking ahead of it because the bane was I wanted to be the leader, so I always wanted to be ahead. And that's how come, it was, yeah, it wasn't a good one. This one's way better.
Yeah, I don't think that would have bothered me too much. I usually want to be up front anyways, but
Right,
my
but
command's not an amazing spell.
Yeah, just an
Yeah,
advanced character.
yeah, it just wasn't, it didn't fit me at all, my play style or anything.
Yeah.
All right, you got all that?
Yeah.
That's a pretty
I'm
sick
not sure
gift.
how to add a spell.
I'll spend this week programming. We're gonna go through all these, and that'll probably be the end of the session. We still have 2 more rooms to go through, and then I'm gonna spend the week programming them all.
Okay. And I currently don't have access to the boons and bane. I just have this for reference on the side.
No, you always have them. Those are your.
Oh,
thing.
always. Okay.
Basically, I'm not supposed to tell you. Ignore the triggering part. The first time that it would have happened to you is when I'm supposed to reveal them to you.
So if you used your dark ability spell, we would, or Like mine is roll advantage on charisma checks and saving.
You
throws.
always have that.
I will always have advantage on charisma
Correct.
checks now.
But you will always have the Bane too.
They know. So my Bane is roll disadvantage on attack rolls against beasts.
Yeah, so
Not great.
I.
the first one's pretty good though.
Oh yeah. If I'm definitely because I'm the
Advantage
face
on
of the
charisma,
party,
yeah.
so that could be very beneficial. But...
All right. Did anyone want to talk to any of the other ones?
No, we're here. Or yeah, it's up to you guys. I don't see myself changing mine at all.
Katara.
I like mine.
Katara, basically, based on her personality change, is like, I am good.
So now
Riders
with
just would not risk it with these, unfortunately.
All right, so in
My-
the other room.
all right, guys, I'm good to go.
What the hell?
Holy shit.
And
Oh, you'll have to go back and offer all of these to.
I already asked him if he would, because I
Ooh.
told him
Okay.
this was the only chance he can get. So would he be wanting? He said he wouldn't take any of them.
Ooh. Tempting.
Yeah. Some kind of Hydra dragon. Yog. Is there a third?
Yeah.
The hell?
Oh, there it is.
Ew, no. Mouth,
fuck?
mouth on the stomach. No. Belly button mouth. No.
I'm gonna force you to take that one. And then I'll just show you the two in the other room too. There's only two in this one. And then you guys can let me know if there's any that look interesting.
Wow, there's so many of them.
There is.
Ooh.
All right, so those.
Is that a cat eye?
No, not a cat eye. All right, so those are your choices.
The all-seeing eye is definitely intriguing as a divination wizard, but I
Right.
really like what I have.
Nothing more for me. I think I'd just be looking at my hand as I move around kind of quick. In regards to the specifics of my gift, it says these two things can be used as a single action.
Yeah.
Does that mean that they both happen simultaneously?
Yeah.
Or do I get an action for each of them?
They happen at the same time. So
Okay,
you can
I
cast
understand.
slow on something and blur on yourself.
Okay, understood.
All right. I just think because the way her personality has changed, she thinks she's fine.
All right.
She's like, I am
So,
all that we need.
everyone's-
I am all that we need. We do not need these powers. Let's go.
Everyone's good.
I'm good.
All right. Yeah. I wish that Tanu would have took that Tar Rock. That's that strength becomes 25 for 1 hour.
Which one is it?
Are you
so
serious?
big.
Wait, which one?
That Hydra.
The Hydra, the Dragon Hydra?
And
Wait, why doesn't he take it?
I asked him if he would have wanted to take any of these because I was going to go through them with him real quick, and he said that his character wouldn't take any of them. But then
I'm really curious about that eye one, because that eye one, I'm like,
Can we say her hair is still white but has black streaks on it now? Instead of blonde or orange, gold, or whatever you said.
Look, you don't get to take the positives and the negatives,
Huh.
bro.
It'd just be easier for me to change my character sheet if it's just black streaks down her hair. But,
It'll be beautiful.
huh?
It'll be beautiful.
Maybe, okay, a really light platinum blonde. She's already kind of a platinum blonde.
But then he would have also got advantage on strength saving throws, advantage on strength checks. But he also would have had disadvantage on wisdom saving throws, so that probably would not have been great.
Oh my god.
So nothing would have changed?
Yeah. What eye one, Jay?
The one that looks like the eye of Sauron with the cat eye.
One I showed. That would have been you could cast Scrying once per long rest. Arcane Eye is an action once a short rest. Yeah, basically it just helps you become a little bit more psychic. Not as exciting as it sounded.
I'm glad I didn't do that.
Right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and if anyone else wants to know,
I wanted the wolf one, like
Alright.
the guy that was commanding.
I'll be RB.
Looks like he was commanding.
Oh.
But Katara would not take anything from that. Looks like a demon because she thinks a shadowy demon's following her, so she would not.
Yeah, I do want to know what the demon guy with the beast would have done.
My mental change is now I have to speak loud. That's it.
Oh no!
Mine was I no longer have empathy, and I'm trying to think when the fuck I had empathy to begin with.
I was gonna say.
Well, mine really has changed Katara. Mine is character becomes narcissistic and selfish. She loves cats and wolves. That's why she stroked Zavad, because he's a werewolf. She petted him.
So again, nothing's changed.
Well,
I'm gonna have to
the
cast
selfish
a
thing
cat.
may change her actions, and her being a narcissist now might change her actions of saving y'all. So it's like,
That's true.
she won't be jumping in avalanches anymore.
So, all right.
Yeah, so my last one was from the spiders. I'm able to get those spells and whatnot, but I was also afraid and convinced that people around me were trying to leave me, and I had to do my best to not let that happen. I was always worried I was going to get abandoned, so I had to keep everyone close. This one, I am much more conniving. I'm more forward with wanting to deceive and try to get on top of situations. Otherwise, the mechanical changes are good for me.
I can only my gift is I can cast charm person or suggestion. I gotta really understand what suggestion is. That seems like it'd be pretty powerful of convincing. I possibly could suggest that town to let us in now.
Yeah, I think it's anything that doesn't cause them to harm themselves, you can kind of convince them.
I will.
I can turn anyone's intelligence and charisma to 1.
That's fantastic. It's like feeble mind.
Holy crap!
Yup. And with my divination dice, oh, you want to save from that? Oh, sorry, Strahd.
Yeah.
You the dome.
I wonder if I could suggest Strahd just to let us go. Become his.
So what would the demon guy with the
Hounds.
beast?
Yeah, that's what I was almost took.
The one with the beasts.
The one at the
This one.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one
looked like he was
would have let you
commanding.
call forth 2 hellhounds that will obey your commands as an action for 24 hours. Then your eyes and hair would glow red like fire. The mental change, you can only speak Infernal and can no longer speak any other language. But you
Oh.
understand Common
Wow.
and any languages you knew before, so you can still understand people, but nobody will be able to understand you unless they knew Infernal. Then you become resistant to fire and vulnerable to cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that language thing is kind of brutal.
Yeah, that would have been brutal.
The other one that you're thinking about, that Sky Tane, would let you cast Create Undead as an action. Your eyes would turn white and your teeth would turn black. You would crave to eat dead and rotten flesh, bones, and of the dead,
That sounds
of
awful.
dirt and graveyards, or dead that have fallen. Your boons, you'd have undead fortitude. If your hit points hit to fall to 0, you'd make Constitution saving throw of 5+ the damage taken. On a success, you only fall to 1 hit point. Just fucking crazy good. Their bane, you must eat the remains of the dead or dirt from graveyards or recently fallen every 24 hours or suffer 1 exhaustion.
Oh,
Jeez.
that sounds brutal.
Yeah.
That's
Some are
brutal.
definitely more brutal than others. I think traumas might be one of the strongest traumas, and
I have a resistance to lightning and thunder.
Both handy.
The one that you asked for, the pox, would let you cast contagion as an action.
Yeah.
But I was hoping you would take it because it would have replaced your spiders with a physical change that your skin breaks out in blisters and boils, and pus and blood runs from each person's blister and boil.
Yeah.
You pretty much would have been the guy from Dune. But yeah, pretty fun session, guys.
Yeah.
We definitely need a town run.
Yeah.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah, I think
I think that's what we're doing after this.
I think we're going to. Well, no, I think we need to try to get the husband first.
Yeah, try and figure that out.
I held that item for us to.
Because I'll even put a slight spoiler in, because I'd say that you guys, after you did this, you went outside. You cannot teleport from here. Remember, this spot is mythically changed.
Okay.
The gate would mean nothing.
Yup.
So that was part of the thing, if you remembered.
Yeah, good thing we didn't spend too much time here because we're going to be hungry soon.
Gonna be starved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 6.
I think if we leave the grounds, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
If we go back through that archway.
You have to leave the gate.
Yeah, if we leave the gate area, I think we can try
Then
to
you could
forage once we get out of the snowy area.
But you could try even teleporting once outside the gate.
That's right. The maidens are
Not in here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's protected in here. The now, if Sin was smart, he would have took that one deal, and then he could just eat rotten flesh and stuff, and he'd have been fine.
Oh, really missed out there.
Yeah, wouldn't even needed food. But
Sounds good. I'm gonna go get ready for dinner then.
No, Radis,
Oh.
and King.
Oh, Radis and King.
Tommy
And King.
Radis.
Are both untouched. It makes sense that Radis wouldn't take anything.
Yeah.
I just don't know how I'm going to play my cleric as narcissistic, but we'll have to figure it out because this doesn't.
I think you've got a lot of experience as a narcissist, and you're gonna do great, Sassy.
Yeah, just don't RP.
Okay.
It's like Savad not showing empathy.
That was perfect for me.
Because it doesn't completely take them over. It's
No,
just
it's not
another.
like you can't
It's
heal or
another
anything. It's just
personality.
you're just
flaw.
more into yourself and stuff. It doesn't mean you can't do anything for others.
Well, that's why she was saying. She's like, we have all that we need. Let's go. Like she's kind of like, she's already ordered cleric or like that, but she's going to be kind of.
I would just probably roleplay like you're a modern TikToker.
I'm a current.
Don't forget, doing things for
influencer.
others only increases your image. Like, look at how great I am. I just saved this idiot's life.
Right.
Like, man, I'm so famous now.
She's gonna be like, Zavad, can you turn into a werewolf? Can you be my pet?